What's going on? Gonna explain something here. It's basically the term esoteric and exoteric. So it's basically, this is double speech again. You know, I love these subjects here, double speech, because I was a rapper, man. For many years, I wrote a lot of songs. I've made a lot of stupid songs. You know, just basically, they're just about vanities, man. It's just about being vain and saying the most shock value in the most, musically harmonious fashion. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I did it myself. So, I can relate, you know, if you're stuck in that paradigm. You know what I'm saying? And, and unfortunately, I also brought other people down through this stupid fool's errand. You know what I'm saying? Seeking the quest. Basically, it's the immortality thing. It's a different kind of it. It's like, look, I want my deeds to be remembered. This is, that's part of this the quest for immortality. This is the very external quest for immortality, because it's only your deeds will become immortalized, but you yourself may perish. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be remembered down the road. But anyway, I try to partake of that, and it was, won't say it was a waste of time, but it was, I don't know, it was just dumb. I was ignorant. But back to esoteric and exoteric. Alright, world peace. To me and you, regular dudes, regular people with a decent morality and a heart still and a soul. When someone says to us world's peace, we're going to think no more war, the end of war. That is the esoteric, or that is the exoteric meaning. The esoteric meaning would be the NWO fulfilled. World conquest. World peace, because everyone's got a gun pointed at them. Anyone contests, we turn off your chip, we shoot you, we vaporize your body. Do not. Your subservience will be rewarded with food rations. Basically. So, like, let me think of more. The Bible, man, it talks about there'll be those that are in agreement with hell, and they will call good evil and evil good. You know what I'm saying? That's an esoteric term, because you could say good, but to a regular person, good means good, positive. But to a Satanist, to a lover of themselves, because that truly is what Satanism, Luciferianism is all about. It's the love of self. That's why when people get all self-orientated, they're really just they're partaking of soft Satanism. You're making yourself a god, even if you don't believe you are God yourself, which you're not. You're fucking insane if you believe that. But you start to believe that you're a god, or if you're just so into yourself, you're making yourself an idol. So therefore, you already are partaking of the tree. You already are trying to exalt yourself, which is this seems like the common root to everyone's fall is when they exalt themselves and they start seeing themselves as more than they are. So that's esoteric, because a lot of people don't know that humanism, or the worship of the human being, and apotheosis, the godhood of man, is the Satanism. It's Luciferianism. It's New Agerism. It's a lot of different things. Like it was talking about, I just watched a thing about Chronos. Like it's the exoteric Jewish star is the Jewish flag. It just means Israel, right? But the esoteric meaning is that's the star of Moloch. That's the Rephaim. That is Chronos. That is Saturn. And it said that Chronos vowed one day that he was going to come back and devour his children. as a metaphor, this makes sense. This is the mystery Babylon when it was spread out and everyone thought that these demigods and gods, these fallen angels, were the gods. Well, the main fallen angel's coming back. He's going to eat all his children, all these deities that you worship right now, your Kronos, Saturn, your Apollyon, your Gaia, your Diana, your Molochs, your your Baphomets, all these different, these hierarchy of the kingdom of hell, basically. Basically, Kronos, if Kronos, Saturn, Satan is the same thing, basically Satan saying, I'm coming back, and I'm gonna reunify all the minor gods, and I'm gonna exalt myself above the real God. So, I mean, a lot of people they don't know all this, but for instance, exoteric, esoteric, that I like Christmas. See, the exoteric meaning of Christmas is it's Christ's birthday. The esoteric meaning is it's Yule. It's the celebration of Baal. It's the celebration of Nimrod. It's the celebration of Helios. It's the celebration of Apollyon. It's the celebration of the sun god. And the father of the sun god is Zeus. And definitely Zeus is Satan. The sun is Satan. Saturn is Satan. So I mean, this is even going back to that Kronos vows to come and eat his children and take their place again, just like they somehow craftily got out of his control. I mean, basically, just so the mythology goes. But this is exoteric, esoteric. I mean, the esoteric Muslim thing, is it some religion that's older and it predates Christianity? No, man, it really don't. It's actually was made after Christianity. It was made after. Like, once again, this is exoteric. Christians believe in the Bible, but esoteric, most people don't realize that the Christians never called themselves Christians. So, more exoteric, esoteric. Basically, this is double speech. It's when you say something into, your just below base level people. They're just going to hear what they've been taught from the dictionary. But all these Masons, people that have been raised up and taught real education, when they hear a term, it's going to click to them. And they're going to know exactly, they're going to know esoteric and exoteric, and they'll probably be able to fish it out whether you're speaking to them or if you're just speaking broadly. It's like, the Bible says that they're going to speak peace, but they'll have war in their hearts. When they say peace, peace, beware, sudden destruction. And this is what's going on. This is why they want gun control, for peace, for world peace. Exoteric, esoteric, world peace. Safety, security. For who? You know what I'm saying? The exoteric or the esoteric. Is it for us out here in the big circle, or for you in the middle of the little circle? And I know who it's for. You guys follow Satan and Lucifer. You love yourself. So when you say good, it means it's profitable for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you say this is bad, that means it's good for us. The big circle, the big pot. You know what I'm saying? That's exoteric, esoteric. This is how they craftily speak in front of you, but you never catch it because no one's ever put you in the know about that. And it talks about, this is all coming from Isaiah, basically. Talks about those that will, do all their stuff in darkness. Basically, they'll hide their plans. They'll go out of their way to turn their plans around backwards, so you can't really read them or see them. I mean, here's, you could scribble some stuff on a piece of paper, and you would have no idea what it is. But if you folded the piece of paper in half and then put it next to a mirror, you could write it just right, that it'd have a secret message. The esoteric message would be whatever's written on the paper. The exoteric would be on the paper, but the eso would be the folded, put on the mirror message. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, they do this stuff all the time. Just watch prison people, man. Prison people, they write, they give letters and codes because it's like they got all these fucking monkeys working 24/7, paid by Uncle Sam to read everything they write. So they got to come up with all these complex codes to fool the guards. You know what I'm saying? And then they get out of prison eventually and come teach us out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? And then here's your revolving door from the prison to the hood. Again, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, man. How easy it really is to pull the wool over someone's eyes. You know, this is esotericism. That the Catholics and the Muslims, it's the same people, dude. And you get the Zionists, who are an atheist political organization masquerading as Jews. You know what I'm saying? These people they all want the New World Order. They're all working together. It's just each guy's got their own kind of variation. It's like, right now, let's just get it done, and we can vie for power later after we get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? Us. The exoteric. You know what I'm saying, basically. Because, external, internal. It's like, basically, the internals, they want it. The internals will stay the same. Their leadership, the people with money, who they've already bought their place on the boat when the Titanic sinks. The skeleton remains, but us, the body, will be murdered. We're a sacrifice to Moloch. We're a holocaust. We're a burnt offering. We're a second trail of tears. I mean, So I'm just trying to get people to look below the surface, and see the esoteric meaning and not just the exoteric. Because, it's like, while this guy keeps you distracted here, his buddy comes and sticks it right up where the sun don't shine behind you while you're distracted looking over here. This is how exoteric works. They keep you looking at the exoteric all the while they're slipping the esoteric in. You know what I'm saying? They're concealing it, keeping it hidden by revealing something else to you. You know what I'm saying?